This is the Boston Celtics news feed on CLNS Radio. Today is Sunday, February 26th, 2017. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. After a day spent licking their wounds from a post-All-Star break disappointment in Toronto, the Celtics got back at it tonight in Detroit for the first night of a back-to-back. Boston is no worse for wear in the Eastern Conference standings, maintaining a 2-game edge on Washington, which lost to Philadelphia Friday, and a 3-game lead on Toronto. Even the first-place Cavaliers suffered a Saturday night defeat against Chicago. At 37-21, the Celtics are still solidly in second place. The Celtics would again be without Avery Bradley Sunday evening in Detroit. The media was alerted Sunday afternoon that Boston's starting two-guard would again miss a game. While Brad Stevens told reporters he was excited about Bradley's progress and that he should be ready any day now, he has missed 21 of the last 22 games and hasn't played since January 16th. After falling to a team in the Raptors that added pieces and got better at the trade deadline, the Celtics may again be looking down that avenue. According to Shams Charania of The Vertical, Boston is among a handful of teams having discussions with Andrew Bogut. Bogut was moved from Dallas to Philadelphia at the deadline, but is a likely buyout candidate as the veteran wants to compete for a title and not spend his final years on a rebuilding squad like the 76ers. Bogut, who's already engaged in buyout talks with Philadelphia, has had his representatives in contact with the Cavaliers, Spurs, Rockets, Jazz, and Celtics. Bogut's former teammate in Dallas, Deron Williams, already reached his buyout and has plans to sign with Cleveland on Monday. That would put the Cavs likely at 15 players. However, ESPN's Tim McMahon reports that a pair of sources from the Mavericks believe Bogut will still choose Cleveland. Another buyout candidate is Los Angeles Lakers guard Jose Calderon. ESPN's Mark Stein reports that he will likely join the Golden State Warriors. Elsewhere in the NBA, the Warriors actually clinched a playoff spot before the end of February. This is the earliest a team has secured a postseason spot since the 1985-86 Celtics locked one up on February 25th. The Celtics visit the Detroit Pistons tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to stay tuned to Celtics Newsfeed on CLNS Radio after the game for our post-game recap. Boston is also in action tomorrow night. They return back home for the first time since the All-Star break to host the Atlanta Hawks. This report was presented by ZipRecruiter. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll in. Post jobs for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNSradio.com on Twitter at CLNS Radio, and be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Radio mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for Celtics Newsfeed.